guys, welcome back. Okay, so in the most recent video, I posted a deck list of Dark Dino, right? It's one of the variations of a Dino build, but it focuses solely on turboing out the pill. Whereas Lost Floor Dinos, it's different. It's basically to chain block and make sure your Oviraptor always resolves, it dodges Ash. It's kind of a similar scenario to how a connector Butterspray is. You want to chain block so you can guarantee your thing. Whereas this is more of a you just turbo out pill, and you have rank 4 plays, and then you have the Yugioh play, and then you have like a nuke the board. But then since we're getting Red Rising Dragon, I just had to play this because it's like before it would be summon this special night, and night sends anything you want. But in this scenario, it's very similar, except in this case you just summon your Oviraptor, right? And so what this does is it sets you up to climb into the Red Dragon, dragons, right? Oh, that's not there. I'll talk about this one after. So it lets you climb into these guys, right? And these guys are just so cool, right? They just look cool. Like, I don't know, they're pretty expensive wires as well. It's pretty crazy, right? So then that's basically what it does. This allows you to get into that, and then this sets you up for your dinos, which is what you want. So like starting off the turn with Abyss and a Conductor or a Vortex, it's like quite confronting. It's very just there, like, okay, now what? And then if you have Vortex, it just recurs, and you just bring it back next turn. Like you just do it again next turn. It's like, what the heck? So I really like that about this one. And like there's so much consistency here. You have 3 Fossil Dig, you have 3 Resonator Call to get to it, right? So to open this variation is it's not that difficult. And which brought me to this guy. Like I've had this guy for quite some time. I was like, how can this card not be good? You get 3 options. Of course, you won't use the first effect because you don't have any normal monsters in this deck. But the other 2 are pretty insane, right? And what I like is it's very toolboxy. Like for the appropriate scenario, you can like use either or. So it's generic, level 6. It's a worm synchro. Okay, the normal, you don't use the first one. If you use the normal as a material, this face-up card is unaffected by other card effects this turn, so it's immune. It's immunity for the one summon. And the second one, which is the one you're going to be doing as well, is if you use any effect monster. So in this scenario, it'd be this, right? If you use these 2, you gain the second effect. You can target one other face-up card on the field and negate that target's effects. So that's pretty cool. You target something, effects negated. Like let's say you kaiju like one Colossus, and then you synchro this, like, and you negate the other Colossus, so now you can use your Fossil Dig, so stuff like that. And the last one, which is why I was like, oh, this has to be good, is basically like a brain control, except it's forever. Okay, so if you use a Pendulum monster, your opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack that turn. So you just take a monster, and since I was like, what? I mean, you play this already, right? This is what you play. So it's like, why would you? That's so cool. Like, why wouldn't you do that, right? And then it'll serve as a bait at its worst, right? So you just like summon, effect, special, right? And then you'll this right into this, and then like you'll try to take something, then do something to it, and it's fine because you still have your other plays. It's not your primary play, because like most of the time your primary play is gonna be the Yugioh play or the pill as like a blowout type of thing. Like, okay, got rid of everything, just not deal with this now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's just what I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I really like that. And there's like a few little things that you can do as well that I'm like really excited about. Like, let's say you have, because you're playing Machine Fusion in this build as well, right? So let's say you go, where's the Machine Fusion? Here you go. Okay, let's say you do this. I'll just use just examples, okay? So you get a better picture, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's say you go instant fusion, right? Just to make sure your stuff goes off. You just where are this stuff? Where are you? Is it these? Yeah, it's these. Okay. I guess you wanted to do it too. Okay, so let's say you go instant fusion, just like to just play around some certain things, right? Instant fusion, either or, depending on what the scenario is, right? Let's just let it down for the sake of the example, right? You do this, right? No, let's do this one first, because you want to get the search. So you go. I guess you could have done this as well, but let's just do these two for now. Okay. Okay. So it's over there. Okay. So you summon this, right? Specialist effect, and you search. Let's say you do. I don't know. Let's just say you do pill or something. I don't know. Let's just say you do pill or you send this. Yeah. Let's just say you send this and you add your pill. Right? Okay, so you can do two things here. You can either just a synchro 7, right? Or you can go synchro these two into either of these two, right? So what this does, this lets you synchro with the card in your hand, which is pretty cool. Or you can go into battle mech, right? And then you bring back the tuner you used. And then this turns into Yugioh, right? And then this, you know what Yugioh does? Pop, right? And then you float into your mare. Okay? And then now you have link plays, right? And that's just like the little things that's pretty cool about it. Like, oh, that's cool. And then like what you could do is like, I don't know, man. It's just like you can't what I'm trying to do. Just trying to give you guys options so you can sort of mess around with this type of things. Because sometimes simple things are just enough. Like seeing how like take into account what the decks do or what they're capable of right now. I think simplistic things can get the job done, like to get you to be viable right now, like right, but they have to be impactful as well. Because like if you just have a one-trick pony, it's like, oh crap, it's like then you're gonna be struggling. But like if you have all these options and you have like powerful cards like Pill that gives you these insane monsters, like it's like how can it not be good, right? Attacks everything and it gets anything and it just recurs itself, adds another one. Like it's crazy, dude. But yeah, like the things like that I enjoy figuring out and try to work them and expand them, because it just makes it exciting. Because like, oh dude, like it's basically what the whole reason you started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like you picked up your deck and then you're like, oh, I think this is so good. I'm gonna take it and play my friend with it. I'm gonna beat him with it. Like, oh, and then when you do it, it makes it so fulfilling, because it's like, oh, you want to do it. Of course, like you gotta be realistic sometimes. Majority of the time, you have to be realistic if you want to play competitively. That is. But that's the whole thing that makes it enjoyable, dude. Yeah, and if you really wanted to, like, I guess go even further, you could play Excel and play Jet. And then that just opens up more things. And I've been trying to make this guy work, like as well, like, cause like if you could use it with I'm pretty sure majority of you know that if you go like if you set this up right, you use the effect, right? Let's say you just set right, and you bring out any dragon. Let's say you bring out a dragon, right? And then if you play Trap Trick or like any other like something that lets you set on your opponent's turn, that means you can re-trigger it, which is really cool. So like, let's say you make like a Mistar Boy, because normally that's what the one that's the what the hell is it? The Mistar Boy. That's just like your go-to link within this deck, because that's what you do. Like with the Mirror. Let's say you play Trap Trick in your build, you play a few traps. activate Trap Trick. You set, you trigger this, and then you just bring out another dragon, whatever dragon that might be. Level 7, because you can bring out this guy's bounce something. Mute the board. Oh, we can't even bring this guy out. I'm betting they can. Special summon one level 7 or 8 dragon. Yeah, 7 or 8, doesn't matter. But yeah, like little things like that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like that's pretty cool. Like Trap Trick, even Dust Tornado. You can even like, because Dust Tornado lets you set after you destroy something. So like you go Dust Tornado, pop, then set, and then re-trigger the Tamaya. Where is it? That's so cool. How freaking off guard would you be catching your opponent, man? It's just trying to make, I don't know, just little things like that. I catch my interest. But that's gonna be. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, man, you played this guy, of course, as well. You have to play this guy. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.